Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hugh Schilling Field in Britton, South Dakota. We are here for Friday Night Lights as your Britton-Hecla Braves are set to take on the Elkton-Lake Benton Elks. Thanks for joining us on Rocktail YouTube. If you couldn't make the trip to Britton tonight, appreciate you watching along this live stream and all others made possible thanks in part to our yearly live stream sponsors, North Star Federal Credit Union, Highway 10, Britton. Dr. Aaron Michael with Health First Chiropractic, Main Street, Britton, as well as his office in Sisseton. Jeff and Dwayne and their crew at Bolton Marketing. Full Circle Ag, tomorrow's vision today. Glenn and Penny Banky, Sand and Gravel, 448-8521 for any sand or gravel needs. Matt Folkman with Grade 8 Transportation. Pinebuck Potatoes, the best yellow potatoes just north of the South Dakota border. Northern Gold Logistics Freight Brokerage. County Line Seed with Precision Planting. C&W Transfer. Scott's Lumber, Highway 10, Britton. First Savings Bank, Main Street, Britton. Stop in and chat about their BH Braves debit card and see how you can support the program. Hillary and her staff, Main Street, Britton at HH Design, your one-stop shop for all your team gear needs. Sand Lake Sales over in Houghton. Venture Communications, your fiber internet provider. Britton Baseball and Softball. And Metabolic Hoops Academy with MJ Rabick. If you're looking to up your game in or out of season, give MJ a call and he'll give you a roadmap to get you to be a better hooper. Again, couldn't be more grateful that you're joining us here on Rocktail YouTube. Before we get things kicked off, I want to show a quick video. If you're not friends with former Coach Renner of the Britton-Hecla Braves on Facebook, him and his wife are retired and traveling the country in their RV, and every chance they get in a small town, they stop by a football field and do a little mini field tour. And here's a look at a few of those. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube.
Hello, football fans. Coach Runner here. And today we ended up in Custer, South Dakota, a southern Black Hills town of about 2,000 people. The Wildcats play in Division 11A in South Dakota of 7 classes. Last year, the Wildcats were 3-6. This year, so far, their season has been a 0-2 start. Wildcats have not won a state championship in their history. Good luck to the Custer. Hello, football fans. Coach Renner here. And today we're taking a look at the T area Titans home field. T is a town of about 6,300 in southeast South Dakota, located near Sioux Falls. The Titans play in 11 AA football, which is the second largest class of football in South Dakota. Last season, the Titans racked up a 5-5 season. So far this year, they are 2-1. The Titans have 2 state championships under their belt and have been in the state championship as runner-ups 3 times. Good luck to the Titans the rest of the season. Football fans, Coach Renner here. And today we landed in Pipestone, Minnesota, a town of about 4,300 people in southwestern Minnesota, right in the corner. The Arrows play 11-man football in the 2A division of 7 classes in Minnesota. Last year they played out an 8-3 record and made the playoffs. This year so far they're 2-1. They do have 2 state runner-ups in their history. Doesn't look like they've been state champions yet. They do, however, hold a very cool rivalry called the Battle Axe Trophy, which they play with Laverne, which is a town about 30 miles away. It started back in 1957 when the coach gave Laverne coach a trophy that was significant of their rivalry, and it's been passed on down ever since. That record remains 37-33 with Laverne having the most victories in that battle. Good luck to the Pipestone area. Hello, football fans. Coach Renner here, and today we are in Maple Grove, Minnesota, a city of about 74,000, just west of Minneapolis, St. Paul area. The Crimson play 11-man football, and they are in the largest class of Minnesota football in 6A. Last year, the Crimson were perfect 13-0 and were the state champions. They also managed to be state champions in 2022. This year, they're off to a 4-0 start. My prediction for the Maple Valley Crimson is to become state champions in 2025. Good luck to the Maple Grove Crimson.
Football fans, Coach Renner here, and today we are in Kindred, North Dakota, home of the Vikings. The Vikings play 11-man football, and they are in the second largest class of 11-man football. Last year, the Vikings were 12-1 and lost in the playoffs. This year, so far, they are 5-0 and off to a great start. The cool part about the Vikings is they are 51-3 in the last 5 years. They have won 2 state championships and runner-ups twice. They are coached by head coach Eric Burgad. Good luck to the Kindred Vikings the rest of the season.
So thanks to former Coach Renner there for providing those looks. Those are pretty fun to get to see around how different teams do things at their fields, and appreciative of those looks inside. Thanks for joining us here once again for Braves versus Elks on a Friday night. Last night on Thursday, the final practice before the game, I had a chance to interview some of the linemen, and I'm going to give you a look in at that now. All right, I am out here at practice on Thursday. We're going to grab some of our linemen and get their answers to a question everyone's wondering. What are they eating pregame the night before a game? All right, we're here with Peyton Pearson of our line on the Braves. Game before, or practice before the game. How are we feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So it's kind of become a tradition in the last few years, team supper the night before the game.
Yep.
So I'm assuming the moms handle most of that?
Usually, yep.
All right, well, if you were in charge, what would be the meal and the dessert?
That's a tough one. I think if it depends, if no money doesn't matter, I'm probably giving everybody T-bone steaks and cheesy hash browns.
Oh, yes.
That's what it's got to be, I think.
We are eating good at the meal and at the game. All right, thanks, buddy. Have fun.
No problem.
All right, we're here at practice on Thursday with Elijah Fox of the line of our Britton-Hecla Braves. How you feeling today?
Doing pretty good. Ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. So it's become a tradition in the past few years, team supper the night before the game, right? I'm assuming the moms are mostly in charge of this?
Yep, they're the ones cooking our good food.
All right. If you were in charge of the meal and had to prepare, what would you bring?
I would bring lots of meat, definitely. Bring potatoes for sure. But yeah, lots of meat.
Any dessert?
Ooh. Probably ice cream, honestly.
Heck yeah.
Need
You
those
guys are eating
carbohydrates.
good at the meal and at the game. All right. Have
For
fun
sure.
out there and good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Here on Thursday practice with Carter Dawson of the O-line D-line. How you feeling this week?
Feeling great.
So become a tradition the past couple years to have a team meal the night before the game, which I'm assuming the moms are in charge of?
Yes, they are.
So if you were in charge, what would you bring as the meal and why?
Steaks all the time because they got good protein and keeps the guy healthy.
Heck yeah. And feed that line and feed yourselves the night before just like you're going to eat at the game.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, have fun out there and thank you.
Will do.
All right. We're here at practice Thursday night before the big game. Nathan Folkman here of the Britton-Hecla offensive defensive line, right?
Yep.
So how are we feeling this week?
Feel pretty good. It's good to have a challenge this week. We haven't had too much competition over the last few weeks, so be a good challenge before the playoffs.
Yeah, getting it after it today here. It's become a tradition in the past few years, a team meal the night before the game, which I'm assuming the moms are kind of in charge of.
Yeah.
So if you were in charge, what would be the meal and why?
Probably be steak. Treat the guys to a nice dinner. Hopefully they play well the next day.
Heck yeah, that seems to be the main theme. All right, thanks, Guy, and have fun out there.
Thank you.
All right, we're here at practice the night before the game with two of our big dogs, Graham and Riley of the O-line D-line. How are we feeling this week?
Good. Feeling good.
Same, all right. So it's been kind of a tradition the past few years, team meal the night before the game. I'm assuming the moms kind of lead that charge?
Yeah, usually moms, sometimes dads cook too.
Yep. So if you guys were in charge, what would be the meal and why?
Probably steaks because they're my favorite food.
Probably some Josh Hawkinson ribs. He did that once. Some good stuff.
Heck yeah. That's been the theme here with all the O-line, D-line has been steaks and meat. So eating good the night before the game, and you're going to eat good during the game. So good luck out there, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, as always, to the boys for their time and being willing to play along with my antics. They are good sports, and looks like the boys want to eat good, and hopefully they eat good here tonight. Also had a chance to visit with Coach Scogstad before the game. Let's listen in to his thoughts coming into this week. We are live pregame at Hugh Schilling Field with head coach Jacob Scogstad. A crazy week. Can you break it down a little bit for us?
Yeah, found out on Saturday morning that Wilmot wasn't going to have enough to field the team, so we went in on Monday morning fully expecting not to have a game this week and got in contact with Elkton. Actually, Elkton contacted us on Monday night. We worked something out. By Tuesday morning, we were ready to roll, and we're excited. They're excited. Both teams are just really excited to play a football game, let alone that it's a highly competitive game, and should be a lot of fireworks tonight.
Oh, for sure. It's a win-win for both teams to play each other tonight. Both teams highly competitive. We've been looking really good the past few weeks. What do you think it's going to take tonight to stop their high-powered offense?
Yeah, they present a lot of the same challenges that Hamlin presented to us week one, and I thought our defense did a good job. A couple big plays here and there, but that's going to happen against good teams. Our offense needs to have drives like we did first drive of the game, but we need to capitalize with those on touchdowns. Contain their playmakers. Their running back's really good. Their quarterback's really good. Very explosive out of the backfield. So make sure our D-line contains and ball control. Hopefully turn them over a couple times, and we should be fine.
Any changes for you guys this week in order to get the ball in the end zone?
I don't think so. Just kind of doing our stuff offensively, making sure our line is finishing blocks, opening holes, making sure our running backs are finishing their runs, finding those holes, and then get it to our playmakers on the outside on play action stuff. I think we have a good game plan, and I'm excited about it.
So am I, and so is everyone else here. Stands should be packed. Can't wait, and thanks for your time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Braves.
All right, thanks to Coach Scogstad before the game. We got about 7 minutes left until starting lineups and national anthem. We got the cheerleaders down here getting the sea of red into things. Your boys just passing the Marshall County ambulance and ready for their entrance. The sun is going down behind the trees, cooling down here. Beautiful football weather, and on October night, we are ready for Friday Night Lights, and here come your Braves. They are pumped up and ready to go here after a wild week. While we wait here, let's take a look around the field pregame. All right, welcome back to Hugh Schilling Field in Britton for this matchup between the Britton-Hecla Braves and the Elkton-Lake Benton Elks, two of the top teams in 9AA in South Dakota. I'm pleased to welcome back to the call as color commentator, Mr. Anderson. How you doing tonight?
Oh, man, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am well and ready to get this thing underway. I'm happy you're back so people don't just have to listen to me. But why don't we go ahead and get into your Corn Cribs keys to the game?
Absolutely. There it is. I like that. The internet is now a better place with that picture.
Even made you your own graphic.
There we go. But anyway, we'll start with Elkton-Lake Benton. I tell you what, Austin, I had a little bit of chance to watch some film on these guys. They're a good football team. They run well. They run to set up the pass. They do a lot of things very well. So my number one key for them, execute. They're well coached. They're good athletes. They've got a whole bunch of stuff going for them. They have to play the game plan that they have planned. Second key, score early, score often. They can really put up points. They need to do that tonight. It's a beautiful night for football. There's no wind. There's no weather. You're going to see everything tonight from Lake Elkton-Lake Benton. Third key, this is always true. Don't turn the ball over. They have to win the turnover battle. The fourth key, they're one of the better teams in South Dakota. They have to play like it. If they don't do that, they're not going to win this game. I think they have a lot of confidence. I'm really looking forward to that. And lastly, wide open spaces and not a Dixie Chicks album. But they can really get to the corner. They can open the field up with the pass. They do a lot of those things well, so there we are.
On average, how many Dixie Chicks songs do you listen to in the combine?
More than I should. All right, and now we'll go over to Britton-Hecla. Okay, one of the things with Britton-Hecla that they have to do very well, they have to pursue and finish the tackle. These backs for Elkton-Lake Benton are very slippery. They're very shifty. It's a 9-man game in a big field. They have a tendency to get away. Britton-Hecla has to pursue well, and they have to tackle well. The second key, they have to keep the ball. Control the ball. I think our line is maybe a touch better than their line. We need to slow things down, win time possession of the game. Third key, they need a clean game. No stupid penalties. Let's keep the laundry in the referee's pockets. Let's not have it on the field. Just have a clean game, no dumb penalties. And again, Britton has to score points, and they have to play very well on the offensive line. It's kind of touche or very cliche, I guess, but those are the keys of the game, Austin.
That will do it for both teams. Very great keys there, and appreciate you putting the time in to putting those together, watching film on both teams, and we're very glad you're back with us again. While they're getting starting lineups underway, let's go ahead and take a look at records here and schedules for both teams. Your Britton-Hecla Braves sitting at 5-1. Obviously, they're not playing Wilmot tonight. They are playing Elkton-Lake Benton. And then one more game coming up after that on the road against Waverly South Shore to close out their regular season. Elkton-Lake Benton, on the other hand, also 5-1. Their only loss coming against the number 1 ranked team in 9AA against Freeman Academy. They lost 42-28. They obviously also are not playing Dubrook tonight. Same situation there. And then they have another tough matchup next week to close out their regular season on the road in Hamlin. So that's a look at your schedules and scores for both teams. That's going to do it for your Bolt Marketing pregame show. Thanks to Jeff and Dwayne and their crew for sponsoring that. We're getting starting lineups and national anthem underway.
Senior number 44, 5'7", 260, and a senior, Carter Dawson. Number 32, 6'1", 155, and a senior, Benjamin Folkman.
All the Britton-Hecla seniors being introduced as starters tonight on senior night. It's also community hero night here, where the players hand out a jersey to a person who they think is worthy of wearing that in the community.
24, 5'10", 225 pounds, and a senior, Peyton Pearson.
It's one of the bigger senior classes Britton has had in a while. There's 10 or 11 seniors, I believe.
Number 21, 5'11", 160 and a senior, Bryce Heitkamp.
It's really nice to see good numbers on the team.
Number 18, 6'3", 210 pounds and a senior, Jackson Zulke. Number 13, 5'7", 160 and a senior, Bryce Hawkinson. And number 3, 6'1", 160 and a senior, Will Richter. Assistant coaches, cheerleaders for the Braves.
Turn this camera around so y'all can get a look at the sky behind me here. Beautiful sunset and clouds in the sky painting over the field here in Britton. I'll get my ugly mug off there.
The cheer coaches, Christina Bussey and Harmony Jones. Assistant coaches for the Braves, Phil Pruitt, Dwayne Bussey, Steve Benton, Preston Kilker, Logan Can, and Garrett Knable. The head coach, Mr. Jacob Scogstad. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Remove your cap or hat. Place your right hand over your heart and face the flag as we honor America. All military personnel in and out of uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Britton-Hecla Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Jacob Walden.
Nice work, Mr. Walden.
Officials for tonight's ball game.
I'll just have to have you step back a little bit so you're not in the shot.
The back judge,
there you go. And then watch the court.
The umpire, Jerry Fawcett.
Does your team have a window?
Judge Scott Carlbrone.
Are you able to record from there?
And linesman Troy Duran. This week is South Dakota High School Activities Association Officials Appreciation Week. Each year, these individuals attend clinics, region meetings, complete rules meetings, and take exams in preparation for each sports season. During the season, these dedicated men and women take their time away from their personal schedules and families to provide opportunities for thousands of student athletes that participate in these activities. We thank you for your continued dedications to the sports that you officiate. Please stand and show your appreciation by giving a big round of applause for these outstanding officials.
All right, team captains meeting at midfield now for the coin toss. Final pregame thoughts?
I don't know, man. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't. I think I said that on homecoming week too, but it was a little warmer. What day is it today? The 10th of October?
Yes.
Combines are rolling. We got all kinds of dust out there. Some guys are picking corn. Some guys are combining beans. Life is good, Austin. Life is good.
'Tis the season. Can't believe we only have one regular season game left to go here.
Yeah. You got your Halloween costume figured out?
No. My typical go-to if I drop the ball and just wait last minute is usually khakis and a red shirt and go as Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm. That's solid.
Pass it on,
Have you really done that like several times?
Once.
Once.
Halftime football toss, $1 per throw. South end zone.
When I had a party bus, dressed up as a chauffeur in a white shirt and tie and black pants, and I painted my face to look like I was a zombie, and my name tag said Dead End Bus Service. I was pretty proud of that.
That'll be the last discussion of the party bus tonight. I like. Who won the toss? I actually never saw.
Britton-Hecla. I shouldn't say that. They could have deferred. I wasn't even paying attention. I was busy talking about a party bus. And
Yeah, I know.
so I'm not sure who won, but Britton-Hecla is set to receive.
I think if they did win, that was the right decision. Get the ball, control the game, control the game.
Elkton-Lake Benton defending the south end zone towards our event center here.
Do I get to touch the buttons again today?
Oh, go for it. Hit one. Can't really hear that one.
How about this one? There we go.
There we go. How about I turn that up a little bit? There we go. What kind of formation we got here?
Well, they're just going to do a little shifty.
Okay. Oh, that button pushed itself. And kick is off. Caught at about the 15 by Heitkamp. He'll return to the near side. He's got a lead blocker, and he's pushed out of bounds. Nice return from Heitkamp to the 40.
It's exactly the way they want to start. Get some confidence rolling. Now let's let the offensive line take over, Austin.
Your Braves looking good tonight in the white pants, red jerseys, white helmets. Elkton-Lake Benton, black pants, white jerseys, blue helmets. I like that matte blue. Jace Ryan, your quarterback. Hawkinson, your tailback at the side of Ryan. Two receivers, split each side. Now Richter comes in tight. Here's a handoff, Hawkinson. They'll go left side. Gain of about 2 on the first play.
Keep pounding the ball. Pounding the ball.
Across the front, we have Jackson Zelke, Elijah Fox, Riley Hofflin, Graham Fosness, and I can't quite tell who's the other end over there. Ben Souther. Here's the snap, handoff Hawkinson. He'll cut it back into the middle. Another nice gain from Hawk.
13 Bryce Hawkinson on the carry up the middle. Stopped by number 2 Poindexter and number 6.
I'll bring up 3rd and about 4.
What a solid last name. Poindexter? I like it.
Jace from the shotgun again. Berger in motion. Here's a snap. Keeper from Jace. He'll cut it up the middle, and he'll be stopped at about the line. Maybe a gain of 1.
That was really a solid play by number 88.
Gain of 2. That brings up 4th and 3. And that'll bring out our punter, Nathan Folkman. Here's the snap. Folkman grabs it. Kick is up. Nice punt from Folkman. Lands at about the 28 and bounces to the 24. So sometime taking off the clock, less than 2 minutes. There's 10:10 left to go in our first quarter, and Elkton-Lake Benton will take over. 1st and 10 from the 24.
Jackson Zalke's got to have a big game. He's got a lot of responsibility right there in middle linebacker position. Smart kid, smart player. He's ready for it.
Elks from the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper slowed up a little bit, but he breaks one loose. He's got some wheels, and he is gone. No flags down. He sees the end zone. First offensive play of the game for Elkton-Lake Benton.
Very nice run, very nice play. We did have some contact right at the line of scrimmage, but again, got to wrap them up.
Now, if you're the Braves, it's how do you respond?
A lot of game left, a lot of game left.
Snap, hold, kick. Up and it's good.
Very nice kick, very nice snap. Close game, special teams, they're going to matter.
So 9:57 left to go in our first. Elkton-Lake Benton on the board first, 7-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Rocktail YouTube. All right, back at Hugh Schilling Field. Elkton takes an early lead, 7-0. 9:57 left to go in your first. Hawkinson and Heitkamp back deep to receive. A little pooch kick here. That'll hit the 30. And Heitkamp will fall on it at about the 26.
Britton-Hecla has to come out, just control the ball again. You know, not be down. They're down 7 points. It's early in the first quarter. There's a ton of game left. Play their game.
From under center now, Jace Ryan goes. Snap, handoff Hawkinson, bounces off a defender, and he'll be stopped after a gain of, oh, is that 2? Gain of 2. Second and 8. Here's a snap. Jace drops back, looking to pass. Scrambling now, hits the middle, and he'll be brought down. No gain on the play. 3rd and 8. Clock running. 9 minutes left to go in our first quarter. Jade Tischer running on.
Elkton-Lake Benton came to play, Austin.
Yes, they did. About a 2-hour, 20-minute drive up north. From under center, here's a snap. Jace fakes a handoff, trying to get it to the outside edge. Finds it, now looking for some room. Gains some yards, but that'll bring up 4th down on the stop. That'll bring out Nathan Folkman and the punt team again. Nathan hasn't had many opportunities this year at a punt, which is a good thing.
That is, you never want your punter to be an all-state player.
Here's the snap. Folkman, kick is off. High kick. It'll take a brave bounce. That'll be down at about the 35-yard line. Let's see if we can wrap up and get into that backfield. 8:11 left to go in our first quarter.
I honestly think MJ Rabeck was an all-state punter. Come to think of it.
I didn't extend the offer this week for him to come up again because I figured he'd duck us.
Well, he's a punter. You can never trust him.
First and 10 here for the Elks from the 35. Here's the snap. Toss to the running back coming near side. He'll cut it back the other way. Sneaks through a couple tacklers, and he'll be met there by a host of Braves. Gain of about 1.
That's going to be key, Austin. We've got to, not necessarily have a lot of tackles for loss against Elkton-Lake, Benton. I'm just going to go ELB. But they're so shifty. And if you miss him, he's going to go for a long ways. And we saw that right away. And I was really impressed that he got away from that tackle for loss there.
It'll be a total defensive effort. Everyone will need to get to the ball.
Pursue, baby.
3 split to the near side here. Running back behind the quarterback from the shotgun. He'll keep it. Big time hit in the backfield. Jackson Zelke brings the quarterback down for a loss.
That's what we have to do, Austin. Jackson has to have those reads, and he has to follow, just explode into the backfield there. Nice play, Zelke.
That brings up 3rd and 12 with 7 minutes left to go on our first. Two split to the far side, 1 near side. Running back now at the side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back, looking to pass. Nathan gets outside. He's chasing down. Quarterback has to throw it away. Nice job, Mr. Folkman in the backfield. Forces a 4th down.
I don't know if there was a receiver there. I'm not sure.
I also did not see one.
That was, in my opinion, a missed call.
Usually I'm the one calling those out. I'm happy to hear.
No, very, very nice defensive set there. That's what Britton-Hecla needed. ELB's good. Good football team.
Will Richter back to receive this punt. Up and away it goes. Caught at the 34, and he'll be stopped at the 35, 36-yard line.
What's with all these really good kickers in 9-man football? This is interesting.
Right?
Yeah, that was a nice punt. Nate Folkman's a nice punter. Their extra point kicker, I thought he was, who was the guy for the Patriots? Vinatieri for a little bit.
6:24 left in our first. Four across the defensive front for Elkton-Lake Benton. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hawk. Finds some space in the middle and has a nice gain on the first play of this drive. Gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
The Braves need to capitalize on that confidence and turn it into a nice offensive possession here. We need some points.
From under center here. Snap, fakes the handoff. Jace looking to pass. Goes up over the top. Wide open, Souther cuts in. Big time play. Ben Souther to the 30. First down, Braves.
Looks like we have a penalty flag, maybe.
There is a pink flag on the field. Back at the 39. holding Britton-Hecla.
Holding is the call against Britton-Hecla.
I do a bad job of watching up front. Typically, I like to watch where the play goes.
I didn't see anything either. I tried to watch the offensive line the best I could, but didn't see anything. They didn't give us a number. Doesn't matter.
So still second down. That's going to back them up behind the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. .535 on the clock here left in the first. Snap. Handoff Hawkinson. He'll fight for yards. Ball on the ground.
McGinnis to Hawkinson with a fumble on the play.
We got another flag on the play, too.
He'll recover that one. So no flags through the first couple of drives.
I guess it was a beanbag.
You picked it up there. Okay.
It was a beanbag.
What's the beanbag for?
Anytime there's a turnover or balls on the ground,
Okay.
the refs toss a beanbag.
So 3rd and about 14 here, 13. From the shotgun now, Ryan gets the snap. Looking to pass, goes up over the top to Berger. Berger knocked away at the last second. Coach Scogstad running down the sideline looking for a flag there. I wasn't down close, but from up here, it looked like a fairly decent defensive play.
It was. It might have been a touch early. Coach wants it. He's not going to get it.
And it wasn't just Coach Scogstad. It was all coaches and the whole sideline down here. So punt up and away again from Folkman. Take a little bounce and a roll and be down at the 38-yard line.
The punt by Folkman is down at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Elkton.
I'm going to say it again. Pursuit, baby. That's what we got to do here, Austin. We really have to spend a lot of time in pursuit. Wrap them up, tackle them. All right, looks like they took a timeout like Benton did. ELB.
All right, 4:28 left in your first timeout on the clock. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back. Back after that Elkton-Lake Benton timeout, 4:28 left in your first. They take over 1st and 10 from the 38. From the shotgun again, 3 receivers split near side. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Stop there. Jackson Zelke in on another tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Zalke's got to have a big game. He's kind of the only guy in the middle there with the 4-3 defense. He's going to have a big game. Jackson's ready for this.
So far, he has. Two receivers to the far side, one near side. From the shotgun again, 3:49 and counting. Here's the snap. Quarterback going deep over the middle. Wide open receiver. Caught. And that'll be an Elks touchdown.
Very nice play call. Very nice ball. Hats off to the Elks there.
The passes complete to Miles Poindexter. Flag on the play. False start against the Elks.
False start on ELB. That'll back them up for the PAT.
You seen how long you can go with just using like letters? CCJ, Corn Crib Johnny.
Kick is up and it's blocked. I didn't see who got in there on that block, but nicely done. So 13-0 with 3:39 left in our first. We'll be right back on Rockdale YouTube. All right, we are back after an Elkton-Lake Benton touchdown and blocked PAT. Makes our score 13-0 Elks with 3:39 left in our first.
Why didn't you wear long sleeves, Austin?
I don't know. I'm really regretting it right now. I'm shivering. I shouldn't be, but I am. And I wore all my pants this week and forgot to wash another pair. So I threw on some shorts thinking I'd be all right. Got to get into deep fall mode here. Kick is up and it's deep. Height camp on the retreat. And a knee goes down at the 10.
That's a tough break. Tough break for the Braves there. Really nothing Heitkamp could have done about it. Just he went down to a knee to catch the ball safely and oops. Nice kick.
Yes, it was. So let's see if we can extend a long drive here to end the first quarter and move it downfield. Two split each side for the Braves. Jace in the shotgun here. Receiver in motion. Comes all the way across. Snap. Jace keeps it. Finds his way up the middle. Gain of about 4.
We were just talking at the break. This ELB team does so many things well. They hit hard. They play fundamental football well. They're kind of shifty on offense. Defense so far, like that number 88 at Poindexter. He's really a nice defensive lineman. Creates a lot of intimidation.
Three across the front for the Elks here. Here's the snap. Hand off to Hawkinson. He'll take it left side. And a late flag comes in.
Hawkinson on the carry of the left side. Flag in the play.
Face mask against the Elks.
Face mask penalty against the Elks.
That'll work. I think one of the most cold moments of my life was actually in Elkton, South Dakota. We went down there to scout or something, and it was late in the year, and it was cold, Austin. It was really cold.
It was. I remember that night.
And some idiot didn't bring a coat, and I think it was 10, 12 degrees.
That was you that time.
Yeah, that was me.
Guess I'm the idiot tonight. Here's the snap, Jace. Screen pass to Hawk. Gets on the outside. Gets past one tackler. Hits the sideline. Finishes the run hard. Big time first down for the Braves.
Nice run. Nice. Actually, that wasn't a run. Nice little pass. Good play call. Slow down the getting upfield by the defense. Nice play call.
First and 10 from the 46. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Hawkinson. He'll take it up the middle. Has a nice block there. Nice hole for Bryce Hawkinson, and he finds a nice gain on first down.
We need a lot of that.
Clock running, 2:15 left in our first. Brings up 2nd and 3. Here's a snap over Jace's head. He'll fall on it there. That'll be down back at the 49.
Not the end of the world. We just lost what we gained in first down. We got two. I think this is obviously 4-down territory, 9-man football on this side of the 50.
So that'll bring up 3rd and about 13. 3rd and 13. 1:25 left in the quarter. Two split near side this time. Richter and Berger. Jace looking to pass, pulls it down, wide open field in the middle. He'll run it, dodges a defender, and that's going to be good for a Britton-Hecla first down. Nice job, Mr. Ryan.
Very nice play. Good decision. Move those chains.
Remind me that's a nominee for our Health First Chiropractic Hustle play of the game. We'll chat about that towards the end of the game. Handoff goes to Hawkinson late. High snap there. Ball apparently came out. Elkton says they have it, and the ref is gonna chat.
Yet.
Now they give the signal that that is a turnover.
Fumble on the play recovered by Elkton-Lake Benton. The Braves fumble at the 36-yard line.
Chapin running in.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Elks.
Folkman, Pearson, Chapin, and Fosness across the front. Suther, Zelke, Hawkinson behind them. Jay Tischer and Jace Ryan, your cornerbacks. Here's the snap. Hand off to the running back up the middle. Slips one tackle, slips another. Finds wide open grass. And that'll be an ELB touchdown with 12 seconds left in our first quarter.
Yep, that was a tough play. Paid a lot of attention to our line there, and what happened is we got kind of sucked into the middle. We lost contain, and Beck figured it out. I'm sorry, Erickson figured it out.
So 19-0 right now on the scoreboard. Elkton-Lake Benton huddling up. Looks like they'll go for two. Here's the snap, quarterback pass over the middle, caught in the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. Makes the score Elks 21, Braves 0 with 12 seconds left in our first. We'll be right back. Back in action here after that Elks touchdown. 21-0 is the lead for them. 12 seconds left in our first. They line up to kick things off here. Lining up near side this time. Picked up by Heitkamp at the 15. And a return out of bounds there to about the 24.
All right, down 21 points. Every offensive possession is a really big part of the game. There isn't any that is more big than this offensive possession, Austin. The Braves need to score some points here.
Seven seconds left. One play is going to take us to the second quarter. Two receivers split far side. Hawkinson at the side of Ryan. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Hawk. He'll take it up the middle. He'll be stopped after a gain of about 2. And that's going to end our first quarter. Elkton-Lake Benton 21, Britton-Hecla 0. We'll see you in the second quarter. Thanks for watching Rocktail YouTube. All right, we are back for second quarter action here. Braves trail 21-0. It's 2nd and 7 for them from the 27. Jason, the shotgun. Here's the snap. He'll drop back, looking to pass. Gets hit as he tries to throw. Ball comes out, and that'll be a turnover. Blindside hit there.
Tough break for the Braves. So far, we're down 2-0 on the turnover battle. ELB just does so many things well, Austin. So many things.
That tells you how good Marion Freeman Academy is.
They must be very tough. I haven't seen any film on them, but maybe ELB had a down game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to pass now. Gets it up deep. Caught in the end zone, and that is good for a touchdown.
The pass from Colt Beck is complete to Miles Poindexter for an Elks touchdown.
Beck is a good quarterback. There's not many nine-man quarterbacks that will have that pocket presence. He was going to run, and then he saw something open up. Very nice read. Well-timed throw. Good touch on it. Maybe he should play for the Vikings.
Kick is up, and it's good.
I almost hit the event center.
Yeah. Makes it 28-0 in favor of the Elks. While we have you here, one more time, I want to thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors that help make these possible. North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Benke Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Heinebuck Potatoes, Northern Gold Logistics, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. If you see those folks out and about, give them a big thank you. So the Braves down here. Let's see if we can get a big return and spark a little bit of momentum. 28-0 our score.
You a big Kid Rock guy, Austin?
Not a big Kid Rock guy, but I'd say I'm a fan. Yourself?
I don't know. He was so overplayed for a while.
Yeah. All mainstream stuff typically is overplayed. Kick is up. It'll be fielded by Heitkamp. Nice return there to about the 27. Elkton-Lake Benton kicking away from Hawkinson here tonight.
It'll be first and 10 Britton-Hecla at their own 27-yard line.
11:38 left in our half. Snap, handoff Hawkinson, takes it up the middle. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
I haven't mentioned it yet tonight, but hats off to Elkton-Lake Benton for their solid mascot. You can't be Elkton without the Elks.
Right. Finally a town and team that does it right.
That's right. You know, I've always been disappointed. There's a little town. I used to live in Texas. I'll get to this when I have a minute. But
11 minutes left to go in the half. One receiver split far side for the Braves, 2 in the backfield. Jace under center. Receiver in motion is Folkman. He'll come in tight. Snap, toss to Hawkinson. They'll take it outside. He'll be tripped up in the backfield.
Little town just south of Amarillo, Texas, Happy, Texas. And they play 6-man football, and the town is Happy. They need to be the Larks. Happy as a lark, Austin.
Yeah. You sound like an old timer.
They went with the Cowboys. Just completely overdone.
Texas. Cowboys.
Yeah, there's one Cowboys in Texas. That's all I can say. And it ain't Happy.
What do we set the over-under on high school mascots being the Cowboys at, what, like 50 in Texas?
Oh, there's more than that. There's probably 50 in 6-man football in Texas.
Jay's looking to pass now, getting swarmed in the backfield, caught by Hawkinson on the screen. And that'll be a first down Braves.
Good play call. Take advantage of the aggressive defensive play by Elkton. Nice play call. We got to move these chains. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
It'll be first and 10, Britton-Hecla at their own 39-yard line.
There's probably, I don't even know if there's 50 6-man teams, but there's a lot of Cowboys in Texas.
And it's huge. There are a lot of teams.
There's a lot of towns in
Do you
Texas.
know off the top of your head how many classes of football?
I want to say there's 7 or 9, something like that.
From the shotgun now, 2 split near side, and they get the Elks to jump.
Britton needs to keep their wits. Keep playing solid football. First down. Kind of go station to station. Get a good offensive possession here.
Jace gets the low snap up off the ground, steps up into it. Deep pass over. Oh, my goodness. Had a wide open Tischer streaking down the field. Or no, that was Folkman. Tischer or Folkman. And the ref gets in the way.
A bad read by the back judge there. Hopefully he's all right.
I mean, the player's right in front of you. Do you not look at that and hop out of the way?
Just a bad read.
Second down and 5 for the Braves.
It's a bad break for the Braves.
Very bad break.
Second and 5. Snap, handoff goes to Hawkinson. He'll cut it left side. Nice gain there. Bring up third and about a yard.
Good run, good tackle there.
That'll bring up third and about a yard for Britton-Hecla.
Are you going to say it? You said it several times the last time you were on with me. Tush push.
Yeah, we'll see. The old tush push didn't work so well last night for the Eagles.
Hand off to Zelke. He comes outside. Fights for more yards. Looks from here like he got it.
Yep, he's got the first down.
Ref spots it at the 50, and that'll be a first down Braves. 8:27 left to go in our half. 28-0 lead for the Elks.
I really don't know what happened to the Eagles last night. They didn't play well, though.
I was in the arena, so I didn't get to watch. The hometown boy had a touchdown.
Yep.
he's had several this year. Ball on the ground. Jace picks it up, gets it to Zelke. Zelke creates something out of nothing. Keeps fighting for yards. What a run, Jackson Zelke.
Another candidate for hustle play of the game right there.
I'd say so.
First down. Stop made by Elliot Erickson. It'll be first and 10, Britton-Hecla at the Elks' 32-yard line.
Peyton Pearson at fullback. Jackson, your tailback. Here's the snap. Handoff to Zelke again. He'll take it right side. Be tackled after a gain of about 4.
Kind of an interesting play calls here, sets here. They're just going with Pearson as the fullback and Zelke as the tailback, and 4 yards in a cloud of dust.
7:38 and counting.
It's like Zelke has a little bit of a stinger in his left arm.
Coach Scogstad letting the clock roll here before he calls a timeout. And so they'll take a timeout, and so will we with 7:08 left in our half. Braves trail 28-0. It's 2nd and 6. We'll be right back. We are back at the Hugh after that Britton-Hecla timeout. They trail 28-0 with 7:08 left in the second quarter. 2nd and 6 from the 28. Hawkinson in motion. Here's a snap. Fakes the handoff to Zelke. Jace going deep over the top. Flag on the play. Suther was pushed.
I like it. Nice read by Ryan. Nice ball. Created that penalty there. Good play by the Braves. What is the title of that Boston song? Straight Out of Boston? Great tune.
Shipping up to Boston.
Shipping up to Boston. That's definitely going to make the playlist for tomorrow's combine activities.
That and the Dixie Chicks.
Lots of Dixie Chicks.
What a mashup of songs.
Oh, yeah.
After the penalty, it'll be first and 10, Britton-Hecla at the Elks' 14-yard line.
Jace under center. Pearson the fullback. Hawkinson in motion. Hawk gets the ball as he's coming across. Gain of 4, sorry.
By Erickson. Gain of about 4 on the play, second down.
2nd and 6 here from the 10-yard line. This is the closest the Braves have been to the end zone all night.
We've got to convert here.
Clock running at 6:30 left in our half. Jace under center. Folkman comes in tight. Here's a snap. Hand off Hawkinson. He'll take it up the middle. Stopped there. Gain of 2.
The give to Hawkinson up the middle. Stopped by Schindler and company. Gain of a yard or 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Britton-Hecla.
You think they hand it off?
No, I don't. I think they're going to do a small pass in the flat here and score. That's my call.
I'm thinking the tight end. Well, let's see. Pearson's the tight end. Who's on the other end? Jackson. We'll see what happens here. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking to pass there. Hey, nice call. Corn Crib Johnny. Touchdown, Braves. 5:39 left in your first half, and the Braves get on the board on a touchdown pass from Jace Ryan.
Yeah, I got that one right, Austin. Nice play. Huge. Huge that we got some points on the board here. Keep it rolling, Braves.
Lofton's kick is up, and it's good. Makes the score Elks 28, Braves 7. 5:39 left in your half. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. Back here at Hughes Schilling Field in Britton, your Braves get on the board in the first half. 5:39 left to go. 28-7 is our score.
You know, it certainly would be nice to get the ball back and cut that lead, but the biggest part of this defensive possession, do not let ELB in the end zone. Yeah, I'm riding this dead horse, but we have to pursue. We can't get caught out of position. Keep our lanes, keep contained.
And if you make contact on the ball carrier, wrap up and put him down. They're very good at slipping out of tackles. Lofton Herr with the kick, up and away. Caught at about the 16-yard line. Return coming up the middle. Now he'll cut it near side. And he'll be stopped by Ben Folkman at the 35. So Elks take over 1st and 10 from the 35 with 5:31 left to go. Fosness, Hoffland, Pearson, and Folkman across the front here for the Braves. The snap. Handoff goes up the middle, stopped right there. Gain of maybe 1. 2nd and 9 for the Elks.
That particular play, I watched Fosness, and he played that perfectly. He got upfield a little bit in the offensive backfield, but then he ran straight down the line, and he stayed home, and he did not let him crack back.
I wouldn't be surprised to see play action here. 4:50 left in the half. Here's the snap. No, handoff goes to the running back up the middle. He'll be stopped there. Zelke, Folkman, and Fosness in on that stop.
I would be surprised if ELB throws the ball much here. But 3rd and 6. They're watching the clock too. They do not want to give up another touchdown.
I might go have to stand in the heated bathroom at half. Warm up.
I've done that before.
Down in Elkton, actually. All right, quarterback dropping back, looking to pass over the middle. Bobbled and dropped. Jace Ryan on the coverage. That brings up 4th down. Nice defensive stop for the Braves.
In less than a minute and a half came off the clock. Britton has plenty of time to get another touchdown here.
Will Richter will stand at about the 25 to receive a punt.
If there was ever a bring it punt block play, it's right now, Austin.
Zelke, Fosness, Pearson, Souther across the front line here for the Braves. Snap.
Good punt.
Up and away. Richter camps out, makes a catch. Chance at a return. And he'll hit the ground there. Let the Braves take over 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line. And 3:55 left to go in our half. They trail 28-7. Snap. Handoff Hawkinson. He'll come near side. And he's hit hard out of bounds.
Good clean play, good hard hit. Wise to get out of bounds, stop that clock.
Nice gain from Hawk there. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's where I actually go deep over the middle.
Berger split far side. Souther, Hawkinson in the backfield. Here's the snap. Give to Souther. He'll take it up the middle. Ball on the ground. Turnover. Unless his knee was down.
The official's pointing.
And signal towards the Elks. That's the 3rd forced fumble tonight, I believe.
Number 3. Or 3rd turnover, I guess. Yeah, they were all 3 fumbles. Tough break.
After the fumble by Britton-Hecla, the Elks take over 1st and 10 at the Britton-Hecla 30.
Well, let's see if the Braves can create one of their own here. Elks in the shotgun formation. 2 split near side, 1 to the far side. Receiver in motion. Here's the snap. Screen pass.
That's a lateral.
Get on that ball, boys. Britton-Hecla says they have it, and they do. Nice coverage, Britton-Hecla defense. Souther comes out of there with that one.
3-1. It's always better to be lucky than smart, and the Braves really lucked out right there.
That pass it was behind the quarterback, right? So that's what makes it a live ball.
Yep. It was a backwards pass, which is a
there you
lateral.
go.
Pretty clear it was, too. I was surprised the ELB guy didn't go after it a little more aggressively.
Folkman in motion now. Handoff goes to Hawkinson. He'll cut it up the middle.
Hawkinson on the carry at the left side.
One thing ELB is really, they're going after the ball on every tackle, too.
Gain of about 3 on the play, 2nd down.
Clock rolling, 3:12 and counting. Jace Ryan running in with the play. They're taking their time. They're going to have to probably hustle up to the line here. Russ hand up in the backfield. He's counting. Jace goes under center. Here's the snap. Gets it off. He rolls. Looking to pass deep. And what? Oh, I thought he caught it. I was going to say, what a catch. But a flag comes in. Pass interference, Elkton.
Good play call. Wasn't the most beautiful ball in the world by Ryan, but it worked.
Thank you. Got my T-Rex arms going here. Although if that pass interference call is down here, is that a yardage penalty in high school?
In high school, it is just a 15-yard penalty. It's not even an automatic first down.
That kind of sucks. If you're the offense, anyway.
Yeah, still a nice gain. And
yeah, first down.
Lots of time.
2:41 left in our half. Snap, handoff Hawkinson, up the middle, bounces off. Oh! Hit hard at the end there. He'll bounce back up.
And Erickson can play football a little bit, Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Solid number choice, too, 0. I like it. If I was in high school again, I'd really try to have the letter X as my number. I don't think they would let me do it, though.
Is that movie The Longest Yard?
Yeah, I think so. But
Clock rolling, 2:05 and counting. Braves get up to the line. Ref's hand up in the backfield. Jace now goes under center. Ref counting. Here's the snap. Oh, he falls but gets the ball to Zelke. Zelke rolls off a tackle. Keeps his feet moving, gain of 1. Whew, nice job by Ryan there to complete the handoff as he was falling to the ground. 140 now and counting.
I think we have 2 timeouts left. I wonder why we huddle up so deep.
Ref counting. Here's the snap, toss to Zelke. He's going to pass. No, he'll pull it down and run. The receiver's not open. Under a minute to go. 4th and 4.
Yeah, good play call there. Nothing hurt.
Coach Scogstad going to let the clock roll and call a timeout here. No, now he's sending Jace out.
I think if you...
Braves really going to have to hustle now. Tried to hard count and timeout Coach Scogstad.
Timeout Britton-Hecla.
Nice job by the offensive line, or the whole offense not moving there. 11 seconds left to go in the half. We'll just stay live here on this Britton-Hecla timeout, 11 seconds before half. Breeze picking up here a little bit.
You see how the cheerleaders are wearing coats, Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hoodies.
And hoodies.
I got a hoodie on. It's just short sleeve.
Yeah.
Any good marketplace finds lately? Found a caddy.
Gosh, I drove by a car in Larimore, North Dakota the other day. Oh, that was a beaut. Like a 2-door LTD, maybe? Big 2-door Ford.
Just
probably 78-ish.
Just parked near a driveway out by a ditch?
No, it was for sale. It had a for sale sign on it. I was in a semi-truck and tractor, so I didn't really pull over and look at it. I sure thought about it. I don't know how I would have gotten it home.
4th and 4 here for the Braves from the 33 with 11 seconds left in the half. From the shotgun, snap, Jace rolls near side, steps up into the middle. He'll be brought down at the 35. Loss on the play and turnover on downs. 6 seconds left to go. We'll see how aggressive the Elks want to be or if they just want to kneel it to half.
I have a hunch that Lake ELB does not kneel. in the first half of football games, but we'll see.
Stop made by David Olson. The Braves turn the ball over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10. Elks.
Looks like they're going to kneel.
You got 3 guys back deep for the Braves just in case. Snap.
1 for 2 on my calls anyway.
And the kneel down. That was a good touchdown call. That'll do it for our first half. Elkton-Lake Benton 28. Britton-Hecla 7. Keep it locked in. We'll be back and go over the first half here on Rocktail YouTube. All right, we're back and ready for second half action. Braves out of the locker room. They trail 28-7. Gordon Cribb, you got some first half takeaways?
Well, yes. The biggest one is there are very few things that ELB does poorly. They're a very nice football team. They play fundamental football well. Their defense is far better than I anticipated their defense would be. Their offensive and defensive line's better than I anticipated they would be. Very nice football team. As far as the Braves go, they've got to score. They've got to score more points, but this is still an achievable football game. You don't go away from the game plan completely. You kind of go a little more up tempo, and you gotta create a few things, take a few more chances, but don't get all crazy and start airing the ball out and playing Tecmo Bowl sort of football. You just gotta keep after what we do well and play good football.
I'm pretty confident they will not try anything crazy. I try every week to get Coach Scogstad and Coach Kilker. I say, hey, where's the razzle-dazzle? And they say, well, if you mean razzle-dazzle by pounding the ball 3 downs in a row, then there you go.
Yep.
So.
And they did try a few things. They tried the halfback pass to Zolke, or with Zolke. I actually really liked those sets is where they gave Zolke the ball and said, get us 3 yards.
It's where they were most successful when Pearson was at fullback and Zolke was at tailback. Just tough running there, and when they got hit, they kept trucking along.
Yep.
But hopefully they can carry what little spark they had from the second quarter there into the second half, because they did start to finally move the ball well late in the first half.
And the Braves need to, I haven't said anything, but hats off to South Dakota High School Activity Association for letting this game happen.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams were kind of in a not so good tasting pickle with forfeits taking place, and it just made sense. And also, I was talking with, I'll give a quick shout out to old Jim Boyko today. He called me and he was all excited because he saw on the internet that I was going to be the color commentator. And I said, I did it a couple of weeks ago, Jim. And anyway, but he's like, Elkton's coming up to play, at Britton. So hats off to Elkton and their sports administration too for making this happen and coming up and just making this game work.
Yeah, they also were supposed to have a home game their senior night as well. So they gave that up and traveled. They'll travel again next week to Hamlin to end their regular season.
Yep. So I guess in a bad situation, the two teams made a good situation out of it. And the loser doesn't go home. The
right.
Loser, this is getting ready for the playoff run. And yeah, so on and so forth. So those are my takeaways.
Every Thursday night prior to Friday night's football game, and feeding the opposing team as they leave to go home after the ball game.
Was able to hit the bathroom at halftime. Longest men's line I've seen in a while, but I was very appreciative for it because I gave me a chance to stand under the heater in the bathroom. I couldn't tell you how many looks up and down I got at my outfit choice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit a new low here. We're talking about the men's bathroom line. ESPN, I kind of actually thought ESPN was going to come calling us, Austin. I really did.
Well,
I was going to hold out.
There's still time.
Yeah, I guess. Did you have any of the award-winning concession stand top in the NEC?
I went and grabbed a Snickers and a Diet Coke.
Okay. Snickers guy, huh?
Yeah. Well, it was the first thing that came to mind that they had. I didn't even ask what else they had.
I like Butterfinger personally.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Butterfinger guy.
That's my ice cream choice if I go to DQ or to the Creamy here.
Oh, yeah.
Butterfinger Cyclone. All right, second half action here. Loft and her set to kick. 28-7, Braves trail. Onside kick. Goes the distance. Braves recover. Jay Tischer with some wheels, hops on the ball, and the Braves will take over 1st and 10 to start the second half.
Very good decision there. A well-calculated risk. It worked. ELB, you got to learn from that one. Cover that football.
Let's see if the Braves can capitalize. They'll come out with Richter split to the near side. Handoff goes to Hawkinson.
Good play.
Nice run there from him as he's hit out of bounds.
The Braves here just need to have a very good offensive set, score a touchdown. 14-28, you have a completely different ball game.
Gain of about 6, 2nd and 4. Souther at fullback, Hawkinson at tailback. Handoff goes to Hawk again, takes it up the middle. Gain of about 2 there. 3rd and 2. Third and 1, actually.
Tush push.
Folkman, the receiver, at our near side here. Jace under center. Handoff to Souther. He'll take it up the middle, gets a yard.
There we go.
That's the Braves' first down. It's 2 yards, actually.
Had a chance to actually take in an Eagles game this year. The Eagles fans, they're an interesting lot, Austin.
You didn't get mugged?
No, we're Eagles fans, of course. But
well, yeah,
they get after it, especially when they play the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh
on
man,
Thursday Night Football. So.
Can't imagine.
It was a great game, great time.
I only cheer for the Eagles when they don't play the Vikings, and by cheer for the Eagles, I just mean cheer for Dallas. Richter in motion. Here's a snap. Handoff. No, Jace keeps it. He'll come near side. No gain. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That would make no sense to nearly everybody except from Northeast South Dakota.
And by Dallas, I mean Dallas Goddard. There we go. Tried trading for him in fantasy this year. I think the guy that has him just doesn't follow the message board or whatever because I got no response. It's worked out well for him. Dallas, I think, has scored in every game that he's been in this year, or close to anyway.
He's having a great year.
Hawk in motion. Jace on the keeper. He'll go left side. He'll be chased down, but a nice gain. Clock rolling. 10 minutes left in our third. It'll bring out 3rd and about 6 for the Braves.
You know, it's been a long time since ELB has really been tested in the second half. They kind of did hit it out of the park with some of my keys to the game there with score early, score often. And, yeah, good call by Coach Scogstad and going the onside. Good cover up and so forth. Well done.
From the shotgun, Jace drops back. Screen to Hawk. Some open space. Jukes a defender. He'll take it outside, and that'll be a first down, Braves. Nice moves, Mr. Hawkinson.
The screen plays sort of neutralize the aggressive defense.
Every time the Braves have used it, it's worked.
Just looking at ELB, though, the one thing that's going against the Braves, this team's in really good shape. Their body language, they're ready to play football.
And Hawkinson, he'll bring it right side. And I'll say that was a touchdown-saving tackle, I believe. There were 2 more defenders left there coming our way, but that was a good run by Hawk. Good tackle there. I think number 2 from the Elks.
God, that's a solid nickname. I just like it.
Their mascot logo is pretty sweet, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be up there in the state of South Dakota.
I would imagine in a basketball or volleyball situation, you got to have an elk horn in the gym, don't you? Jace with the pass up over the middle. I don't know if he was looking for Folkman or Tischer there over the middle or for Zelke going to the end zone, but goes through all three anyway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 6 with 8:13 left in our third.
3rd down and 6 for the Braves.
Richter to the far side, Berger to the near side. Hawkinson at the side of Ryan in the shotgun. Hoffland at the center. Here's a snap. Keeper by Jace. He'll follow Hawkinson. Bounces off, and he'll be brought down, but let's see, that's close.
4th down.
Inches.
Less than a yard. It's going to be 4th and a half yard for the Braves.
I'll go ahead and say it. Tush push.
I was waiting. I wasn't going to say it. I hate that play.
You gave me the eye there, but it's definitely tush push time. Zalke under center.
He gets a 1st down and more. Nice push there is from, I think that's Canyon Brassfield out there, 66.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it. 1st and goal. Ball's right at the 10. I got to punch it in.
Snap, hand off to Zelke. He'll bounce off and roll across the line. Gain of 1.
On the carry, Jackson Zulke met at the line of scrimmage by Stephens. Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd and goal from the 9.
Appreciate you all watching along. If you couldn't make the trip here, if you are a Braves fan, give us a go Braves in the comments. What up, chat? As the kids say.
Do the kids really say that?
I don't know. Here's a handoff to Hawkinson. Tries to go outside and cuts it back in. He'll be brought down for loss of 1.
The give is to Hawkinson. No gain on the play. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by Borzima. 3rd and goal.
6-7. Is that what the kids say now?
Yeah, it is.
I don't get that one.
You don't have to. It doesn't mean anything. Here's the snap. Jace, the option. Hawk gets a hold of it in the backfield. It's a few yards out of the play, but that'll bring up 4th down. So 4th and goal here from the 7.
Interesting call to go the option there. Good idea. Again, kind of take advantage of some of the aggression that ELB has. Got to get this one punched in. Ryan's going to run it for the touchdown, Austin.
2 split each side. Here's the snap. Jace rolls near side. Now going to pass back the other way to Graham Fosness. Ball on the ground. Incomplete.
Tough break there.
And now the Braves defense has to step up.
Oh, Graham's going to wish he had that one back. He just kind of started running before he had the ball. Very good athlete. He'll remember that one. Need a really big defensive stand here.
So ball on the 7, 1st and 10 for the Elks. Quarterback in the shotgun. And off to the running back up the middle. Gets a big hole there. And chase down is on. Jace Ryan, last chance. Dives. And he is gone. Touchdown Elks.
Very well blocked play. Very simple.
93-yard touchdown run.
93-yard touchdown run for the Elks.
That one hurts a lot.
Elks will line up for the PAT kick. Fake. And pass to the end zone is good for 2.
Yeah, that was not a planned fake. So tonight, even ELB is making good decisions off of mistakes, Austin.
So that'll make the score 36-7 with 5:11 left in our third. We'll be right back. So 5:11 left to go in our third. 36-7 lead for the Elks. After that 93-yard touchdown run. 2 very good kickers on each team. I was asked pregame to ask you a story about your reffing days and a time in Webster on a field goal.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just say that for some reason I decided to be a substitute official one year, which was a big mistake.
This kick picked up by Heitkamp at about the 18. He'll run out of bounds. In a return to about the 27.
And kind of long story, not so long. I believe Groton, it was Groton versus Webster in Webster. Groton had an awfully good kicker that could kick like 40, 45-yard field goals. We had no idea how to actually cover a 45-yard field goal as the officials. And they lined up for it kind of unexpectedly, and I just took off running and barely made it to the back. It was good. It was ugly.
Here's a snap handoff to Hawkinson. He'll try the outside and is chased down in the backfield from behind. No gain. 2nd and 10.
There's really no worse feeling in sports than when you're officiating and you know you're doing a bad job. And that was one of those games. It was just, it wasn't good football. Both teams were pretty ugly that year, but they had a really good kicker, and we had no idea how to cover who was supposed to go where and whatever. And I was the fastest guy of the makeshift crew, so I just went.
Well, you do have some pretty strong calves that can get you there.
That's right.
2 receivers split near side. Screen pass to Folkman, makes the catch. And he'll be tackled where he catches it. Good coverage there by the Elks. Loss on the play brings up 3rd and about 14. 4 minutes left in our third. Here's the snap. Jace looking to pass. Throws one deep right side. That'll be thrown out of bounds. Brings up 4th down, and we'll see Mr. Folkman.
Intended for Mitchell Berger, incomplete. 4th down.
Here comes the flag. They ran into Nathan. That'll be down at about the 49. Oh, 46. Nathan, a pretty good punter, able to get that one off, and he's done it. That's the 2nd time, or 3rd time even maybe this year, where he's drawn a penalty like that and able to still get the ball kicked. I think it was it in the Hamlin game? He had his leg fully extended, and the Hamlin defender got up under his leg, kind of decleated him, but he still had the ball kicked.
So here they call it just running into the kicker versus roughing.
Is that like a 5?
It's a 5-yard penalty, yeah.
So they'll re-kick.
So they'll replay 4th down.
So the Elkton receiver will line up at about the 40 to receive. Folkman hands the ref his flag. They'll get set to kick again. 3:28 on the clock. That one blocked that time. Why did he blow his whistle? Is that high school rules?
I think Andy made a mistake.
The punt by Britton-Hecla is blocked.
Or is that a flag?
I don't know what's happening.
Interesting. They're not asking him to reset the clock or anything.
Inadvertent whistle, replay, 4th down.
Elkton fans not having that. And Mr. Meyer announced inadvertent whistle. Now we'll have a stoppage and a referee huddle. Oh, the coach wants an explanation.
I think he completely deserves an explanation
Oh, yeah.
here. We did hear the whistle. It was clearly after a play had happened.
He blew it and then waved his arms. On that inadvertent whistle in that situation, shouldn't the ball just be placed where it was blocked?
I think so, but I don't know the absolute answer.
Not that I want it to be. I'd rather see him kick it again.
Well, these sorts of stops and play just don't do anybody any good.
So they will re-kick it. See if he can get it off a little quicker. Souther on the punt this time. Nice punt by Souther. It'll go out. What about the 34? Oh, good spot. No, he'll walk it forward. Can you explain to me the point of the ref? I've seen it several times where on a spot like that, they'll run down about 5 yards past and walk it back.
The line judge or head linesman, they're looking at something else. They're not exactly looking at where the ball crosses out of bounds. The white hat is.
Okay.
So between the two of them, they'll walk it back, and then the white hat will chop it where he says he thinks that it went out of bounds.
Okay. I'll replace the ball on the near hash. 3:16 left in our third. Hopefully all the confusion is done and we can get the game moving here. Elkton from the shotgun, 3 receivers. Running back in motion. Running quarterback, deep pass over the top. Too far for his receiver to catch up to. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. That also stops the clock.
That back throws a really nice ball. Quick release. This is a good football team, Austin. Very good football team. Next week is going to be That's going to be an interesting showdown. They played Hamlin next week, correct?
Yeah. Hamlin is tough as well. I'm fairly confident the Elks will handle the Chargers. But time will tell. 3:12 left in our third. 36-7 is our score. High snap. Quarterback pulls it down, gets it off to his running back, hits the outside. Slowed up and then tackled by Fosness and Zelke.
That play was actually defended incredibly well. They kept contained. They gave up about 4 yards, but they didn't give up 6. It's almost like
or 50.
ELB really wants you to kind of they play in open space so well.
Quarterback looking to pass again. Folkman on the chase down. Gets the ball off. Receiver drops it right in front of the chains. It'll bring up 4th down. So a nice defensive stand for the Braves. 4th and 6 from the 38. 2:22 left in our third. The ELB punter will come out. Lake Benton's a nice town. Grew up just 20 minutes south of there in Pipestone.
I've never been to Lake Benton.
Been on Lake Benton. Nice place.
On the ice or on the water, on a boat?
Both.
Both?
Good fishing.
Good fishing in Lake Benton.
Ooh, punt almost blocked by Fosness. Richter on a return. Short return to about the 33.
I need to just do a quick Google search and see if there's any notable people from these towns. A little disappointed in myself that I haven't done that.
I forget. Gosh. Is it Highway 30 from Pipestone to Lake Benton? I don't remember what the highway is. I think it's named after someone.
That's a pretty solid description.
2:13 left in our third. Braves from the shotgun. Jace on the keeper. Gets some nice yards up the middle. Gain of about 4. 3 or 4. Second and 6. 152 and counting.
Well, according to Wikipedia, there are no notable people from either community.
Elkton or Lake Benton?
Both, yes. Just lots of friendly folks down there.
Oh, yeah. Jace on a keeper. He'll hit the outside edge. Gain of maybe 1.
I'll just always remember how cold I was in Elkton, South Dakota.
You didn't even think we were going there.
No, I really didn't. But
maybe that's why you didn't bring your coat.
we'll go with that.
1 minute left in our third. 3rd and 5 for the Braves from the 38. Richter Berger split near side. Hawkinson in the backfield. Snap, Jace. Screen pass to Hawk. Makes a catch. No gain there.
Tackle made by number 4, Quentin Wesley. No gain on the play. 4th down.
How far away is Elkton from Lake Benton? Are they pretty close?
I can't tell you for sure. That's going to end our third quarter. Score: Elkton-Lake Benton 36, Britton-Hecla 7. And we're headed to fourth quarter action for the first time since our Hamlin game, I believe. Did that go 4 quarters? I don't know. Anyway, we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. All right, we're back. Braves at their own 38-yard line, 4th down, and they're lined up to go for it. Here to start the fourth quarter. Here's the snap. Jace drops back, looking to pass, gets it off over the middle, caught! Jackson Zelke over the middle. First down, Braves. They needed that, and they got it.
The umpire got out of the way on that one, too. Maybe he gets the hustle play of the game.
Tackled by Stephens. It'll be first and 10 Britton-Hecla at their own 46-yard line.
Two receivers here split near side for the Braves. Tischer and Folkman. No, sorry, Tischer and Folkman. Jace gets 3 yards on that.
Ryan on the keeper. Gain of about 4 on the play.
This is just a really nice 9-man football team. That play was covered very well. And then the second level of defense completely shut down the quarterback. This is a very good fundamental football team. Fundamentally sound, well coached. They're in great shape.
Jace looking to pass near side, just out of the reach of Richter.
Pass from Ryan intended for Richter, incomplete.
Ryan is making his reads a lot quicker today. I like that.
He almost has to with how quick they're getting back there. In that first half when they came to his backside and popped the ball out. Snap. Jace looking to pass again. He'll roll. Gets it off. Wide open. Nice. Souther makes a catch. He's at the sideline. He's going to cut it in. Touchdown, Braves. No flags on the field. Ryan to Souther for a long touchdown pass. 51 yards, according to Mr. Bill Meyer.
Very good play. Nice read, nice catch, nice finish.
Souther has snuck out of there wide open a few times tonight.
Yeah, that's really hard to defend with 9-man football. I mean, there's just not enough men on the field.
They'll go for 2. Jace looking to pass over the middle. It's picked off.
Intercepted by Stephens.
Stephens has got some wheels.
Yes, he does.
He was ready for the school song right there, man. I would let him run. Have at it.
36-13 now with 10:43 left in the game. So Britton-Hecla not giving up on this one, which is great to see.
I wonder why in high school they don't award the 2 points to the other team like they do in other levels. That's kind of a fun play.
Yeah, it is.
Heaven forbid you have fun playing football, just like your boy Mike Zimmer.
He's not my boy, by the way.
He's not?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Your boy is Kirk Cousins. I forget. How could I forget?
Kirk just hated him.
Your tattoo just didn't work out so well. What are you going to change that Cousins tattoo into?
Probably Mary Beth Anderson.
By the way, that's my mom and the #1 grain cart driver in America. Shout out to Mary Beth. I think that'd be even weirder than a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, it would. I can't put a tattoo of someone on me that is as bad at trivia as Mary Beth.
She's going to probably catch us, although we are the tri-state champions here.
Yeah.
Handsome Earls, by the way.
10:43 left to go in our game. 36-13 our score. Lofton Her lined up to kick it away. Onside. Elkton will jump on it there at the 49. I don't know if that's an onside necessarily.
Yep, definitely. I would call that an onside kick. Well covered.
It'll be first and 10 Elks at their own 44-yard line.
Coach Knable calling out the defensive play here. Richter runs off. Now we got 9 out there. Fosness, Hoffland, Pearson, and Folkman across the front line here for the Braves. Elks in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Handoff to the running back going far side. Chase down Souther, makes a tackle in the backfield.
On the carry is Crowfoot. Sacked by Souther. Loss on the play of a yard. Second down.
2nd and 11 now. 10:20 left.
There's a bit of a breeze up here, but the flag's not moving at all.
That's weird.
That is kind of strange.
Handoff again to the running back. Ball comes out. Braves hop on.
Fumble on the play.
That's anybody's best guess who's going to wind up with that football.
Elks came out of Elks came out of there with it. Third and 4.
Elks recover that ball. 3rd and 5 for the Elks.
All right, here we go, D-line. Time for some pressure here. Snap, quarterback, pass, near side, caught. First down, Elks. Jay Tischer stays home and holds on for the tackle.
Pass complete. From Beck to Schindler. Good for an Elks first down. Stopped by G. Tischer. It'll be first and 10 Elks at their Britton-Hecla 40-yard line.
Coach Renner did a thing on your hometown, didn't he?
He did.
Stadium.
I showed that pregame.
Oh, yeah. Good old Pipestone.
Saw it today. He was in Jackson, Minnesota. We used to play the Huskies.
The Huskies.
There are no Huskies there, really. Toss to the running back, going far side. Souther again on a chase down. Tackle made, flag on the play. Loss on that run.
Stopped by Souther. There's a flag in the play.
Can you call an offensive face mask?
Penalty against the Elks.
Yeah? No?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out exactly what we got going on
Okay.
here. Sorry about that, Austin, but sorry.
You're all right.
Look at the harvest moon.
It was beautiful.
Just kind of spaced off there for a little bit. We won't show that clip to ESPN.
Brings up 2nd and 13. Britton-Hecla declines the penalty. Elks from the shotgun. Here's a snap. Quarterback looking to pass. Fossness in the backfield. Flushes the quarterback out. And Pearson and Folkman make the stop. No gain.
I don't know exactly, but getting back to that face mask, I think what was called was on the stiff arm.
Yep.
I think the offensive player grabbed it.
Okay.
And then kind of whipped him around while he was getting. That would be my best guess. Because as an offensive player, you can actually touch the face mask. You just can't grab it. Is that a Hyundai?
3rd and 13 here for the Elks. 8:18 left to go in our game.
It ain't no Buick, I can tell you that.
It was loud. Here's a snap. Quarterback rolls. Pressure from Fossness. Oh! Isn't that intentional grounding there? Nobody over there. He was being brought down as he threw it away.
That time he did get out of the pocket, though.
Pressured by Graham Fossness. Gonna bring a fourth down.
That's the second time Graham was in the backfield there that drive. 4th and 12. The Elks will line up the punt. Richter back at his own 10 to receive.
So who do the Jacks have this week?
UNI. Oh, almost blocked by Zelke. It'll take a bounce into the end zone. University of Northern Iowa for Hobo Day.
Hobo Days. What is that?
Don't know. Don't know.
You don't know what Hobo Days is?
It's their homecoming.
Why don't they just call it homecoming?
I don't know. What's NDSU's days?
Homecoming.
Lame.
For sponsoring tonight's football game between the Braves and the Elks.
Horns down. 7:56 left to go in the game. 36-13 Braves trail. They'll come out with 4 wide receivers. Hawkinson at the side of Ryan here in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Ryan drops back, gets the pass off. Defender is kind of head hunting there, led with his head.
Missed him, though.
Incomplete pass.
Do you know what NDSU does really well?
Anyway, 7:51 left to go in the game. 2nd and 10. Ball in the 20.
That is a nice moon.
Pressure coming. Jace has to step up. He holds on to it. Flag comes in late, which kind of assuming might be a hold. Defensive face mask.
By number 6, Stevens. Flag in the play.
Tough game tonight for the Braves. They came into this one, had a good game plan. Turned the ball over too much. Let ELB get out of tackles. They just didn't tackle well enough. And ELB is really going to make you pay for it when that's the case.
Clock runs now, 7:40 and counting. 3rd and 5 for the Braves. Snap, Jace looking to pass. Gets it off to Richter. First down, Braves.
I really like what I'm seeing in the fourth quarter here, Austin. We're still working on a lot of things, moving the chains. Like we were talking, this is the first test in a long time for the Braves. In all likelihood, they're going to come out on the short end of this game, but they're going to take away a lot of things from it. They're going to be able to get better, condition themselves into a playoff run.
Snap. Hawkinson gets the handoff. He comes near side. He'll be tackled at about the 39.
Hawkinson around the left side. Stop made by number 2, Miles Poindexter. Gain of about 7 on the play. 2nd down.
Got a new mug, water mug. Look at this
It's
thing.
big.
Oh, yeah.
Jace with a deep pass. Nice effort by Souther to come back and try to get that one. Battling there with the defender. That is a great moon out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's intended from Ryan to Souther, incomplete. 3rd down.
Look at this. You can turn it upside down and it doesn't spill.
Well, because all the water's down here. There's not. You tip it upside down. Obviously, the water's not coming out the straw. That's anything like that.
No. Science.
6:38 left to go in the game. 3rd and 3 for the Braves. They come in tight. Here's the snap. Handoff Zelke. He'll cut it back inside to the middle. He'll be stopped there.
We give this to Jackson Zulke up the middle.
I didn't see where Graham was lined up there, but he was blocking way downfield for Zelke already.
That's going to leave the Braves 4th and half a yard.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely tush-push time.
Zelke's at quarterback.
I think they got him to jump off sides.
Flag in the play.
Yep.
Offside penalty against the Elks.
So first down Braves, 6:03 left to go. They trail 36-13. I really love the fight in this team here towards the end of the game.
Well, they're working on things, and that's exactly what they need to do. You know, and we're kind of poo-pooing the tush-push there, but I like it with Zulke under center and Riley.
Here's the snap. Jace looking to pass again. Steps up into the pocket. Nice job there getting back. Gets a yard out of it.
There's a lot of times you need 3/4 of a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards. I like that play.
I really like the looks that Jace is getting this game for future games. It's just making him think a little quicker.
Yep.
And in the fourth quarter here, he's doing things the right way.
Making solid reads, making quick reads.
Snap, screen pass to Folkman. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pass complete to number 32.
We have a timeout. Britton-Hecla will take one as well. Keep it here. We'll be right back. Back after the Britton-Hecla timeout with 5:01 on the clock left in our game. They trail 36-13. It's 3rd and 9 from the 47-yard line. Berger and Zelke split at receivers near side. Hawkinson in the backfield. Here's a snap. Jace drops back. He'll roll. Gets outside of the pressure here. He'll pull it down and run. Runs it out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very good decision.
First down, Braves.
Very good decision to just get out of bounds, take the yards. Like you were talking about earlier, Austin, Jace is learning a lot from today's game. Back to high school mascots. Do you know that the state of Illinois has two mascots that are the pretzels?
Really?
Yeah.
It's got to be the only pretzels teams. Oh, Hawkinson with a nice run up the middle. Slips through a hole. Gain of 9.
They also have the bunnies, the Fisher bunnies.
Dubrook are the Dolphins.
They are the Dolphins. Wonder who came up with that.
There are no Dolphins in South Dakota that I know of. And off Hawkinson, he'll go right side. First down, Braves.
Bryce Hawkinson again the right side. Good for Braves first down.
Are there elk in South Dakota? Do the Black Hills have elk?
Yeah, I think so. If there are not, if they're not abundant, there's been sightings. I know. There's even been, I think, no, those are moose that have been spotted around here. I think there's elk in the Black Hills. All right, snap. Jace looking to pass. Going deep right side as he's leveled. And he's going to stay down.
Pass from Ryan. Intended for Folkman, incomplete. Second down.
Gets back up, thankfully. That was a hard hit. Not dirty by any means, just a hard football play. 2nd and 10 for the Braves. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Two receivers. Hawkinson in the backfield. Option play. Hawkinson gets the ball. Nice run by Hawk.
The pitch out to Hawkinson.
That'll be a first down.
First down. Tackled by Stevens and Schindler. First down, Britton-Hecla at the Elks' 20-yard line.
Here's the snap. Another option play. Pitch to Hawk.
The pitch again to Hawkinson.
Gaining of about 3 or 4 there. 3:20 left to go in the game. Again, 36-13 is our score.
Be nice if the Braves can punch one in here at the end of the game.
Snap, handoff this time to Hawk. He'll be swallowed up in a loss of 2, maybe 3. Back to about the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
We missed a block there.
Timeout, Britton-Hecla. While we have a chance, let's go ahead one more time here tonight and thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors. North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bold Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Benke Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Pine Buck Potatoes, Northern Gold Logistics, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. Did you drive the town when you came in? It's been a while since you have lived in town. You reminisce a little bit, drive the streets?
Well, I try to stay off Britton streets, Austin. I really do. And if I do, it's going to be with an old clunker because it's just hard on suspension and bearings. And
You'll get a kick out of this. I was set up perfectly for it. I was in Cliffs the other day, and someone was checking out, or there were two workers there, and one was giving the other a hard time. He rides an electric scooter, apparently, and the guy goes, "You couldn't see that pothole and avoid it on your little scooter?" And I said, "Well, it's kind of hard to do that around here." Britton-Hecla players run into each other on the pass attempt there. Zelke and Folkman out there run into each other. Brings up 3rd and 10 on the pass over the middle.
yeah, I try to just stay on, what is it called, Vanderhork or Highway 10.
Yeah.
You know, hit a couple of different spots there.
For me, it's fairly easy because everywhere I need to go, it's a block to Highway 10 for me, and then up and down that to work out in the morning, 2 blocks off of Highway 10, or to the school down Main Street.
Those aren't really easy blocks down there.
What's going on there? I missed that. I was totally just talking.
I think turnover on downs.
Oh.
I thought it hit the ground.
So did I. I thought it was incomplete. Wow.
We're going to have to look back on the film on that one.
I kind of hope I had it on camera. Sometimes I'm bad at moving this thing around. I was just chatting away because I thought we were coming up on another play there.
Well, I don't think that one was an interception.
2:53 left to go in the game. Snap, quarterback keeper up the middle. Breaks loose. Coming near side. Zelke on a chase down. Nice tackle and effort, Mr. Jackson Zelke.
Hats off to Jackson. That's a lot of heart.
Yes, it is.
The kid's played his butt off. We got a flag back here. Even though that's nullified, I'm pretty sure that gets my vote for the hustle play of the game.
He's going to get both tonight. Jeepers. And deservingly so. He's had a heck of a game.
That was actually a lot of fun to watch Jackson stride out and take that angle at the right angle. And I could see the wheels turning in his head. Very impressive play.
He's got a big stride. All right, good deal. 1st and 15.
Jackson was a really fun student to teach.
I can only imagine the conversations. Pass incomplete. 2nd and 15.
He was the type of kid that was actually really quiet, but when he talks, you listen, like
right.
Everybody does.
Toss to the running back going far side as a lead blocker. Bounces it out. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Maybe a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 14.
No gain on the play, 3rd down.
So 3rd and 14 here for Elkton. 1:43 left in our game, and the Elks will take a timeout. I think we will as well. We'll be right back. All right, back after the Elks timeout, 3rd and 14, minute 43 left in our game. Here's the snap, quarterback looking to pass, pressure in the backfield, he's flushed out. Passes across the middle of the field, caught. Tackled by Souther and Tischer right down in front of us.
Uh-oh. Pass complete. From Beck to Stevens.
And referee's injury timeout here. With 1:35 left to go. That is an Elks first down. 36-13 is our score. They'll check on him. We'll grab a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, number 6 for the Elks there. Does get up and walk off under his own power, but he is favoring that shoulder pretty good. So hopefully he'll be all right to continue here into the postseason run for them.
Here the Elks are just going to take the air out of the ball, which is good.
They'll kneel it there on first down. And be able to do that again here and run the clock out for the game. So our final score here is going to be 36-13. Here Braves will fall, but valiant effort by them. They'll wait here and kneel it out again. But we might as well get into our grade 8 transportation post-game wrap-up a little bit early here because I'm freezing.
Yeah, you are cold. They make coats, you know.
I will be wearing one next week to Waverly. But thanks to Matt Folkman with Grade 8 Transportation for sponsoring our post-game wrap-up. Valiant effort by the Braves, just got down early and could never really get it going again. Final score 36-13. Your thoughts on the game?
I'm impressed with ELB. I really am, Austin. Like I did watch a little bit of film on them, not a ton, but they did exactly what they'd done in the film. They were slippery. They played very well in the wide open spaces. It wasn't Cowboy Take Me Away, but they played very, very well. And they just really are a good football team. They don't do anything poorly. They do a lot of things well. Britton did not have a good first half. Second half was a lot better.
Yes, it was.
First half was one that they're going to wish they had again. And that's learn from it. These are the things I'm really glad that we didn't have any stupid offensive or defensive penalties or offensive penalties, no dumb penalties. Yeah, a lot of things that we can take away from this game.
Yep. Very proud of the Braves in their second half. Couple of weird calls tonight. Not, like you said, no dumb penalties, but ref getting in the way on one downfield. An interception apparently in the end zone. Just some things that maybe the Braves would have had another score or two on the board and just didn't go our way, which happens in games and you just got to roll with it. But tonight here, I think for the first time in a game, I am awarding both the Health First Chiropractic Hustle Play of the game and the North Star Federal Credit Union Player of the game, both to Jackson Zelke tonight. He had an outstanding game. His hustle play actually ended up being a penalty on the Elks, but he chased that guy down pretty much the whole length of the field and made the tackle. And great heart, great hustle. Just a great leader out there on the field.
Yep, Jackson definitely leads by example, and he just did not give up. And at middle linebacker, he's got wheels, and he showed off there a little bit. That was an impressive play.
Well, appreciate you all joining us here tonight. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click that subscribe button on the Rocktail YouTube channel. We'd certainly appreciate it. We'll catch you for sure again next week, Friday. We'll travel to Waverly for the Braves' final regular season game against the Coyotes as we look for them to gear up for a playoff push. And keep an eye on our Rocktail Facebook page to see where and when we'll be next. Otherwise, I know the volleyball squad has got 6-ish games left in their regular season, so good luck to them going forward. Appreciate you being here again tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. That was fun.
Had some good times up here, and hopefully we'll have you again soon. But thanks for watching along, everybody.